This is the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Dory Stewart.
Welcome to another episode of the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast. Today we have a fantastic neighbor to introduce you to. Kevin McGrath is a realtor with Coldwell Banker Elite. Kevin, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Great to be here.
I'm excited to dive in. Let's start off by sharing with the listeners a little bit about your business and the services you offer.
All right. Well, again, my name's Kevin McGrath. I'm a realtor with Coldwell Banker Elite. We have 8 offices kind of circled around the Fredericksburg area. We have commercial real estate. We have property management. And we also have our school, Northstar Real Estate Academy, where we have students come in and go through the educational process so that they can get their Virginia real estate license.
Very cool. Very cool. So share with us, how did you get into this?
I was in the building supply industry for about 20 years, and then I was building some homes, and I'd always wanted my real estate license. And at one point, I just decided, I'm 40 years old, I better do it, or I'm never going to do it. So I did it, and I started in about 2002. And as I gradually moved through the process, I learned what parts of real estate really attracted me and made me excited. And one of those was education. So I started teaching at the local realtor association. I've taught a little bit around different the state for different realtor associations. And I teach what we call pre-licensing for people that want to get into the business.
Very cool. The message here, it's never too late to change careers. I love it.
It never is. We have a wide mix of, demographics would be the right word, of younger people, older people who have retired, people who are transitioning. Maybe they say, I know I'm going to retire in a couple of years and this is what I want to do. So I want to be ready. And then just a general mix of people who want to be able to effectively start their own business, be in control of their destiny, and be in control of their income.
I love that. So do you find that there are any myths or misconceptions around the real estate industry? You're laughing.
Yeah, there might be.
Many.
And this is funny because I actually have a class starting this Saturday, and I'm going over my notes on what I talk about in the first class. And the biggest misconception is the general public thinks that all we do is buy sports cars at every closing. Being a realtor looks like you are just at the top of the world, and there's never any stress or there's never any real work. And I can tell you from 23, 25 years being in it, it's real work, and it's 24/7 work, but the rewards are so bountiful that it overshadows any stress or any other things that you would have in your life.
Nice. So you have to kind of bring people to reality. It's not glamorous, but if you work hard, it can be glamorous down the road, right?
That's exactly right. And the thing is that a lot of people get into it and they've never had to have any self-accountability. And you're basically, you're in business for yourself, though you're working under a brokerage. So you have to realize that nobody's going to tell you when to go to work. Nobody's going to tell you exactly what to do. You've got to have that get up and go, that gumption to hold yourself accountable and actually build your business. But when you do that, the rewards are outstanding. Yeah.
I love that. That's sometimes an attribute or a skill that's hard to teach.
Very hard to teach. Yeah. It's tough for a lot of people to make that switch, that mindset switch, that they're in charge of their own destiny now.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you're not working hard on your business, what are you doing for fun?
Well, I'm an empty nester now, 7 kids, and my wife and I, yes. And so my wife and I and our dog are empty nesters, and we do a lot of traveling. We just got back from Zion in Utah and a trip out to the desert. And, we've done a couple of cruises in the last year. So my wife is a true travel guru, and she's really worked this out that we're able to travel quite a lot.
Nice. That's awesome. I love it. So switching gears a little bit, can you describe a life challenge or a struggle that you have come out on the other side of that you can now say you are stronger because of it?
I would say that 2007 was a pretty big life challenge. If you, if anybody remembers, there was a little bit of a housing meltdown.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. And I can remember as a realtor sitting there going, I think I'm going to have to go get a real job, or whatever we used to say to ourselves. And, I was a single father at that point, and was trying to figure out how I was going to put food on the table. And maybe I'm being a little dramatic there. It probably wasn't that bad. But I hung in there, and I persevered, and I just kept working the program. And actually 2008 turned out to be my best year in real estate ever. So the moral for me there is that you can succeed in any type of market, high interest rates, low inventory, whatever it is. There is an avenue for everyone to succeed if they have that stick with it attitude and doing the right tasks and staying with it. Success is there. Success is absolutely there. And that was, just never give up. And the one thing I really learned about real estate is, you have bad days wherever you are. Okay. There's the way life is. But being a realtor, the next day you could wake up and go, but today I'm going to turn that all around through my own efforts, and nobody else is going to get in my way. And you can actually make that turn for yourself.
I love that. We can always begin again. And
Absolutely.
yes. And I love that message of perseverance.
Yeah. And as a realtor, that's the beauty of it. Every day you can begin again.
Yeah.
So
I love that. So what is something that you want the listeners to know about your business and what all you have to offer?
Well, if someone is interested in branching out, or being their own business person, or starting their own business or anything like that, I encourage them to look at real estate, because the startup costs are extremely low. You can start your own business for about $2,000. Okay, those are the various fees that you have involved in getting licensed and joining the various associations. And I don't know of any other business in America that you can start for $2,000-ish, and you don't have to buy inventory, and you can start making money right away if you are doing the right activities. And it's a real opportunity for people to be able to control their destiny, to control their income, and control their life.
That's amazing. A great career. I imagine. I can feel how much I can feel your passion, how much you love it.
Well, and the other thing is that I was talking to a new recruit. She just joined our company last night, and I was like, the beauty of this is that there's never a limitation on how much you can make. I mean, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not easy by any means, but if you're doing all the things, you can have unlimited income, and you never have to retire. Okay. You can, as you get older, have a business built that can continue to pay you dividends, revenue in your retirement years, or whatever you like. So not many industries or businesses have that ability.
That's awesome. So if anyone listening wants to learn from you, or just wants to connect, where's the best place for them to find you?
So I have a website. It's called fredvarealestateclasses.com. Okay. And people who are interested in getting their license can go there, and all the information is there. I have 3 more classes scheduled for this year. If there's any realtors out there that are interested in real estate coaching to get your business up to the next level, they can contact me there. And then consumers who wish to buy or sell a home, I've been doing this a long time, I can help them with that too. So at fredvarealestateclasses.com, it's a one-stop shop for Coldwell Banker Elite, for my business, and for our real estate academy, which is Northstar Real Estate Academy.
Awesome. Kevin, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast today and sharing your business and all of your wisdom with us.
Well, thank you very much. I really enjoyed it. Hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to fxbgneighborspodcast.com. That's fxbgneighborspodcast.com, or call 540-534-4618.